finish off my face and kind of just finish powdering everything, I want to first of all clean up any fallout that maybe got down from my eyeshadow. So I'm going to put this light powder. This is by Physicians Formula. This is just a mineral correcting powder. It's just like really light color. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on a fluffy brush. Just kind of really like brighten that area to kind of start off with. And then kind of the main feature of this video is this fun Cheekathon palette by Benefit Cosmetics. They came out with this, it's pretty new, and it's so cool. They've got 5 of their kind of cheek powders, so blushes and bronzers and things, and these are all full size, and regularly these are like $30+ for just one, and this whole palette was $58, so really it's a pretty good value. So they've got a couple of kind of bronzer shades. That's their Hoola bronzer. That's like a really well-known one. They've also got Dallas right here, which is a really pretty bronzer shade. A couple of blushes. That one's more of the pink, that's more of a peach. That's more of a pink. And then they have this really pretty kind of highlight color, Rockateur, for a really fun kind of like cheek glaze type highlight. So it's really pretty. So this is what I'm going to use to kind of give my cheeks like a really bronzy, summery look. And then it comes with this nice little brush. Just to kind of bronze and warm things up, I'm going to take Hoola bronzer from this palette. And I'm going to put it on just a little brush that it came with. It's actually a really nice brush. And instead of like really contouring today, I just want to kind of bronze and warm things up. So I'm kind of just putting this bronzer in the areas that I would contour. The powders are in this palette are so they're just so blendable and so pigmented. They're so beautiful. It's just such a pretty palette. I really love it. And the thing I like about a brush shaped like this is you can really kind of carve out what you're doing, but then you can kind of flip it that way and just really blend it. So I really like this shaped brush. The NARS Ita brush is shaped really similarly to this one. And then I'm also just going to bring this kind of up along my forehead on the outer edges. Just make it look like I've got a little tan, when you know I don't. And I really want to define my nose a little bit more, so I'm going to, again, just take that Hoola bronzer and then this really small, dense eyeshadow brush, kind of a smudger brush. Just contour my nose a little bit. And I'll blend that in more. Okay, so I kind of bronzed like the outer perimeter of my face. I've defined like my nose a little bit more and really kind of warmed up my cheekbones. So then for blush, I'm going to use Coralista, which is this really fun peach color. And I'm going to put this kind of more on the apples of my cheeks. And this is a NARS, I'm not sure if this is the actual blush brush, but I think that's what it is. Okay, so and then also when I was bronzing, I wanted most of the product kind of the heaviest like along the outer perimeters of my face. But with the blush, I kind of want the heaviest amount like right by the apples of my cheeks. You want to be really careful. I mean, you definitely don't want to overdo it, but that's kind of where I want the color more concentrated. So that's kind of where I put the brush down very first. And this one, I'm kind of like patting it on first to kind of just really place the color where I want it. And then after I feel like the intensity is what I want, then I'll kind of go through and just like blend it out like that. And then I also kind of just bring it back along just to kind of give everything that peachy shimmery glow. Okay, so you could stop there and have that really pretty look. I want to even go a little bit more though, and I want to use the Rockateur, that really fun like pink overlay shimmery color. And so I'm going to put a little bit of that on my brush and just kind of go over the entirety of my cheek. And then see how it just really gives that glow. And Rockateur smells so good. It makes the whole palette smell so yummy. I think that's the one anyways that really smells good. And then do you see that glow it just really gives? Okay, so everything right now is just really shimmery, so I kind of want to go in and add like an actual highlight though. So I'm going to go into the BH Wild and Radiant palette, and I'm going to grab this color, and I'm just grabbing this on an eyeshadow brush. And I'm just kind of put that right in that kind of highlight area. Tops of my cheekbones, just so it kind of catches it on the white. And then this is the one that I really like to use on my nose too. I like to just put this right down the center of my nose. And then also right on the tip. And then so it's not so intense, I kind of like to just go back over it a little bit with my blush. Give a little bit to my inner corner of my eyes also. I'm going to do my lip. I think I want to do kind of like a bright baby pink on my lips today. I'm going to line them first. And then for lipstick, I am going to use Strawberry Milk by NYX. And then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. Okay, and then the last step, and this is very important, especially today, is to use a makeup mist and set. Some sort of setting spray. I really like this one by e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. The reason that doing a setting spray is so important when you have on like a lot of these shimmery powders is it just kind of like goes in and blends everything together. It kind of just like melts it into your skin a little bit, and it just makes it look perfect. Okay, and this is the final look. It's just a really kind of shimmery, glowy, summery look for your face. The star of the show was the Cheekathon palette from Benefit. Oh, I'm absolutely in love with this palette. You guys should check it out. It's such a fun one kind of for summer coming up if you want to just look tan and glowy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a nice day, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!